Northern Ireland Comic Con in Belfast, Northern Ireland. Now, Monopoly events, they do other events around the island over there, but this is their first event in Belfast for Northern Ireland Comic Con. So let's drop in on them and see just how well their debut event went. The event venue was actually about 15 miles away, as you can see on this map, so we had to grab a cab to get there. Arrived at the Econ Venue Center a short time later. This place is much bigger inside than what it looks like on the outside. Once you get your badge and walk in the front door, you're met with the authentication stand. They have tons and tons of signed pictures and products from their previous shows. I mean, they had prints, they had jackets that you're going to see right here, Funko Pops, and down here, even some signed jerseys. This was all being guarded by Belfast's finest. I love that out the side door they had a big seating area set up with some food trucks. They even had some carnival rides to keep the kids busy, because if you ever took a kid to a con, they get bored really, really quick and they can ruin your whole trip. For all you Cobra Kai fans, here I am trying to imitate my boy Stingray. Got a little flavor of England here with their star cars. They had the Ford Anglia from Harry Potter, the one that was enchanted by Arthur Weasley. And they had Hagrid's motorbike here with the sidecar. Cosplay is an international thing, and the UK is no slouch. This is their 501st group. Lots of cool little costumes in there, and they were wandering around the event as well. But there was no shortage of other costumes besides Star Wars. I mean, we had Marvel and DC Comics characters. We had a lot of people from video games. And there were also some people from movies and TV series. And there's the Weeping Angel. Oh, the Weeping Angels. So, yeah, they had tons and tons of great cosplays. And with it being the UK, it's not really a cosplay until you have a night there. Since a lot of the Game of Thrones was filmed here around Belfast, it makes sense that they had a big display with lots of artifacts from the shoot. You could even get your picture on the Iron Throne if you wanted to wait in this long line. There was even a small console gaming area set up for people. I like this setup because people without a printed copy of the program can see the schedule and what's going on. I dislike it because it also doubles as their panel area, which is out on the main floor. Looking at their banner, you can see they have no less than 14 shows that they do. Crossing over into Logan Hall, you get the bulk of the vendors and the main attraction, celebrities. They had a great lineup. In fact, we flew from Heathrow to Belfast with Candace King, Daniel Gillies, and Matt Davis from the Vampire Diaries. Nothing screams pop culture like live wrestling, and Northern Ireland Comic Con had that. There was an actual ring set up. You got the first two wrestlers of the tag team there, and there are the second ones. It was actually a really good match, and albeit a little loud, but it was entertaining. That was the quick and dirty on Northern Ireland Comic Con. I didn't show you a lot of the boring stuff. I didn't go vendor to vendor, and I didn't go individually to each celebrity. I just wanted to give you a big overview. It was a big event. It was just outside of Belfast. It's called Northern Ireland Comic Con at Belfast, but it's really about 20 miles outside at the big Econ or Aiken event center. Overall, I was happy with the event. There was a lot more cosplay than I figured there would be in the UK, but that was cool. The vendors it wasn't the same type of vendors as I've noticed here in the US, which was kind of weird. We get a overload of Funko vendors and things like that. These vendors were all over the spectrum on what they were selling. So overall, and the guest list was top notch. So overall, I would have to give it thumbs up. It was a really cool event. All the locals we talked to seemed to love it. Even before and after the show, we talked to them in different areas where we were going, and they loved it. So good job on you guys, Monopoly Events. Great event. Northern Ireland Comic Con in Belfast. They have 14 other similar type events. If you're anywhere near there and you get the chance to go to one of their events, I highly suggest you try it out. If you like this review video and you'd like to see more like it, subscribe down below. It doesn't cost a thing, and it really helps us to make videos like this for you guys for free. And until you see that next video, later nerds.